You start treating women a little better. You know what I mean?
Niggas ain't shit sometimes, but women can be the same. Women can also be nasty
Right.
too.
Which
I
is
like
true.
to be home. I get drunk at the crib. I got a whole bar at the house.
I
I got
swear.
a whole
Like,
interior was brutal.
man, listen, oh my God. This is your interview. This is about you. You can do what you want. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love doing this shit. I love talking about myself.
That's what.
Stone Cold and Steve Austin. You know it's big racks when I'm talking. I got that water on me like a faucet. I wear the trap till it's exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walking. Get fresh, getting dressed till the coffee.
I will say, man, this is Jump Around podcast, where we jump from here there to a little bit of everywhere. And today we got a special guest here. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I'm the Mixtress Madi Jo. You know what I'm saying? Straight from 803, Pinewood, South Carolina, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So you from the 803 originally?
From the 803, but also Pinewood, South Carolina, like down in the country. That's where my daddy's from. And every weekend I'm there. Every summer we was there growing up. So I like to claim both places.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So the DJ, what inspired the DJ role? What got you into that?
Honestly, it was so random. So I used to own a production company for a long time that did like events and festivals and stuff.
Like a promotion
Yeah,
thing?
like well, we did the like stage designing and all that, like so and the bringing the sound, setting up stages and things like that, throwing
Okay.
events, and I ended up selling that half of the company to my partner, and we had some like lingering contracts at the end of it, and one of them was having a grand opening and they needed a DJ. And the DJ that I have booked last minute actually
Skip it out.
he canceled. He had a family emergency. And I knew enough about the equipment from working with it for so long that I was like, all right, like it's a grand opening for this company. Like I can't not have them have a DJ. So I
Right.
just stood in. I just stood in randomly.
Hey, so you became a DJ by accident.
It was like such like it's a natural progression from what I was doing, but it was so random. And like after that, they were like everyone loved it, and I was just like fucking around really. Like I didn't even like my transitions. I was so trash when I first started DJing. Like it's so crazy where I'm at now than like back then. But yeah, after I was done, everyone was just like, but the owner was like, dude, can you do this like twice a month for us for brunch? And I was
Yeah.
like, and like it was like one of those moments where you're like, you have a choice, like a decision to make. Like
Take the opportunity.
I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. Like, let's run it. So, and then I fell in love with it, and now it's what I do full time. So,
So how long you been doing it?
2.5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? Like how hard it is being a DJ?
I think that I say this all the time. Being a DJ is easy, but mixing music, transitioning, all those things, and knowing how to direct a crowd all night is what makes it hard. Like anyone can mix and transition music, but it's like when you look up, is everyone having a good time? Is you doing what you're supposed to do for the bar, the place where you're playing at? Are you creating the vibe? Are you setting the standard, setting the tone? That's what's hard. Like I have friends who, especially me being an open format DJ,
Right.
some of my friends who do produce and DJ only electronic music, which is the goal for me, but they sometimes, ask me about open format work, and I'm like, I can book you, but if you show up to the club tonight and randomly a bunch of niggas over 35 walk in, like a bunch of black people over 35 walk in, like, are you gonna know what to play?
Right.
Like, or vice versa. Like, sometimes I go to a club, sometimes it's like, I remember I did Saloon a couple months ago and it was Parents Weekend. And it was a bunch of dads, like old white men in the club. And I was playing AC/DC. But you have to know how to play for everybody. That's what makes you a good DJ. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to pick music, good music, yeah.
So how do you go about being able to pick the right song for the right time?
It gotta be in you for real. Like I do have a method to where when I'm DJing, like a formula that I follow typically to direct the crowd all night, but anything can happen, especially when you're DJing for more than an hour or 2 hours. Like most of the time I'm doing 4-hour sets. So you just have to have the music on hand and like know what to play and watch the crowd and see where it's going,
So how often do you listen to like just
new music?
Yeah, new music like
so pretty much like at least once a week I'll crate dig, which I'll use like a website like BPM Supreme or something, and you go on the website and it like has top songs right now, new songs, and you just kind of go in and listen. And yeah, so like at least once a week I crate dig. just to get new tracks in and stay up to date. Because, you know, sometimes when I first started DJing, I didn't do that. And I was like playing the stuff I only wanted to hear.
That's why I always tell people, right in my car, do not expect me to be a DJ because I'm only going to play what I want to hear.
Yeah, when I'm doing in my car, no one can play music. I'm sorry, this is my car. I hate it. Like, people hate it for me, but I'm like, I only choose the songs that we're playing. Unless someone has a really good song request in the car, I'm like, all right, I'll play it.
If I'm letting you drive, I'll listen.
Yeah, if you're driving, you can play the music all day. But if I'm driving, I'm playing the music.
Exactly. Yeah. I gotta be able to focus.
No,
so
facts.
What is your favorite type of music to DJ?
My favorite music to DJ would have to be, it's two. So it's definitely like hip hop, 90s, and R&B. Like all day long hip hop, 90s, R&B.
For sure.
Is what I grew up on. Like it's what I listen to on the regular, and then also electronic music, like bass music. So that's what I produce when I'm home is bass music, like 140, deep dub, dubstep. And so I like both of those probably equally, like electronic music and 90s hip hop.
So you say you produce it too? It's like you make make beats and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah.
So does the DJing and making beats like go hand in hand? It's like the same kind of mindset with doing both, or you have to like kind of wear two hats with it?
I think I have to wear two hats with it. I think like when I'm DJing, some people DJ in key. I don't use key. I just like listen when I'm mixing.
Right.
When it came to producing, like I don't know music theory, or I didn't know music theory, so like it wasn't like you can't really just like hear something in your head and put it on the computer. Like you have to like create the sound and build it, modulate, and all these other things. So I think that they are two different hats for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So which one would you lean towards more to say is your favorite thing to do, producing or DJing?
Oh, that's a hard question because I'm producing two DJ different events. So like I'm starting in my production journey because I want to be a headlining festival DJ and producer.
Right.
Like I don't like this time next year I'm not trying to be like I love the clubs I play at this right now currently. Like shout out to all those clubs for real. But I'm trying to be playing at music festivals and like on tour.
Right.
And the way to do that is production, like putting your own music out there. So I want to do both, but I want to start doing it on my terms. So when I start producing, when I drop music, I'll be able to like, you know, when you have your own music and people come to see you play, they know what they're coming to get. Like I can play whatever I want to play at that point.
Right.
So that's kind of the goal.
So with that, are you looking to be like a DJ Khaled type? Like you just produce the beat and have artists rap on them, or?
No, I want to be like Excision type, like headlining music festivals, like at like.
Oh, like you headlining?
Yeah.
DJ, I got
like
you.
Headlining the shows and stuff. Have you ever been to a music festival?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me what's the last music festival you went to?
Last music festival I went to was a hidden city in Colombia, which is one you can check out. It's close, it's local. Yeah. It's not camping, but it's still a music festival, and you still get the vibe of a festival just without the camping and stuff.
So for me and anybody else that ain't been to a music festival, can you like
describe it?
Yeah, what it's like?
So there's different kinds of music festivals, like, but typically I like the camping ones because it's like a little vacation and you're gone for 4 days. And I like to camp. I like to be outside.
4 days?
Yeah, 4 days of camp. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So if you do something like I would do like an Electric Forest or Okeechobee, which was my first music festival ever, like you get to go with your Okeechobee. It's a city in Florida. Yeah. And it's also a festival.
Okay.
So you would go with your homies, caravan, all the way down to wherever you're going, set up camp, and pretty much it's going to be an immersive arts and music festival is what I would like to describe it as. So you get there, you set up camp, you have your lineups for the next 4 days, you go see shows. In between those shows, you know, they have other side quest type things to do on the side. Like something like Electric Forest has tree houses in the forest, and you could go hang out with your friends and do that. They have hidden parks in the woods and hidden bars everywhere, and it's just like a place where you can just like literally cut loose and have like no like you're not worried about bills, you're not worried about nothing. Like you're just there having fun. It's like amazing, yeah.
That sounds dope.
It's dope.
That sounds dope as fuck.
And you just cut loose. Like the last festival I went to, not Hidden City, Electric Forest.
Now when you say cut loose, some people might take that, you know, you give somebody an inch, they're gonna take a mile. So what you mean when you say cut loose?
To each his own. You know what I'm saying? But cut loose in the way like you're literally there. When you go to a music festival, there's probably over 80 artists playing. And if you are like going to a festival because you like the lineup, you're seeing probably like 20 to 25 of your favorite artists in one weekend with your best friends. Like, there's no rules there. I mean, obviously be a good person, duh. But, you know,
don't be on the bullshit.
Don't be on the bullshit, but that's what I mean. You get to cut loose and then you get to listen to good music and run around and be like, honestly, like a kid again. That's what it feels like. It feels like being at summer camp for a weekend, but as an adult.
All right, that sounds like something I could do.
It was so fun.
People always ask me, like, do I still go to clubs and shit? And I'm like, no, because it's bullshit. I don't like it. It's not fun.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't really be out with clubs unless I'm working or I'm getting paid to be there.
Right.
I like to be home. I get drunk at the crib. I got a whole bar at the house.
I swear.
I got a whole bar at the house.
I sit at the house and chill. Like, I was like, nope, it's no need. Because every time, you can just scroll on social media and just see it. People always posting some bullshit that happened at a bar or a club. So I was like, no.
Yeah, I mean, like, my mom used to say this to me all the time, but, like, really, it's true. Nothing good happens after midnight. Like, I don't really need to be out if I'm not making money. Like,
true.
Sometimes you do pop out for, like, birthdays and occasions and stuff. Right. But I kind of have grown out of that for real.
Yeah, being at the house is definitely.
But I'm just spending money with them. I need to be home.
That's what I be saying. I'm like, every time I leave the house, that's like no less than $100 gone.
Yeah, I need to be home and stacking up. Keep my head down, for real.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm about to take another shot real quick. Can I do that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, this is your interview. This is about you. You do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
I love doing this shit. I love talking about myself.
That's what. And you know what's crazy? A lot of women. I've tried to get up. That's why I don't understand why they act weird trying to come on the podcast. Like, you had no problems with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, we go way back. We'll talk about that later. But, you know, I try to get a lot of different women on the podcast because I felt they were interesting, had something to tell, something to teach or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, and they kind of act weird about it.
Well, hopefully they'll see this and they'll be like, okay, this is a safe space. Like, I can come.
Right, you know like I'm not a weird guy. Like,
I swear.
Matter of fact, if you want to know for sure that I'm not a weird guy, you can ask a homosexual man about it. Like they'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know, Carrie the Judge. I think you probably know.
I feel like I know who that is, but I don't know if we know each other personally.
You probably don't know him personally, but I interviewed him out.
Okay.
So matter of fact, since we brought it up, let's go a little bit in your past.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's do it, because I'm ready.
Because the Madi I met back in the day
was a rough rider. Yeah.
See, whole flip around, you know what I'm saying?
I was a real life bammer. Like, I really was a bammer back then, yeah. Do you want to know what changed? Like, was that the question? Like,
well, let's start with what it was.
What it was?
Like, I met you in high school, so let's let everybody know, what high school did you go to?
Irmo High.
Irmo.
Big Mo, baby. Big 803.
So how was it there for you?
Looking back, it was nothing but love, but during the time, it was traumatic. I mean, it was crazy. I felt like I was fighting every day. I was fighting every day trying to prove something, because when you're in high school, it seems like the end of the world and everything seems so real and just so intense. And real rap raw, I was dealing with a piece of shit ass nigga who had my mind gone, and I thought I was like, you know, I was in the streets for real for no reason. I didn't even have to be. So I was like a little rowdy back then, and I was in volleyball and track, but I was ratchet, I was ratchet as hell. I was fighting all the time, talking shit in fights, you know, just being crazy, honestly. You know, I mean, yeah.
You know, that just made me remember. Matter of fact, if y'all think it's bullshit, I can tell you a story.
Okay.
You probably don't even remember this shit, but I remember it.
I probably did.
I don't remember the dude name or his sister, but I had got into it with this dude. Well, I didn't even get into it with him. Somebody had told me he was like saying some weird shit about me, and I confronted him about it. Told him like, hey, you know, because back then, same shit she said. I was a little high-head, doing a lot of fighting. Anyway, I told him, I was like, hey, I'm going to beat your ass up and keep talking about me, because I don't even know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he came up at lunchtime and threw a drink in my, like, I'm standing with a bunch of people, he threw a drink in my face.
That cafeteria was brutal.
Man, listen. The So he threw a fucking drink in my face. And of course, my homeboy standing right there. They like, no, it's senior year. We got to graduate. So they don't let me fight him. So,
yeah.
Of course, I'm like a bull. I'm extremely pissed. And I end up punching the door and breaking my hand. And so, I don't know, word got around to the school. And at the end of the day, dude was gone. But we caught a fucking sister at a bus loop. And all I saw was your ass walking up to her, pressing the fuck out of her. Like, I thought you was gonna beat her ass.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you like to throw drinks on somebody? And I don't even know where the fuck you got a cup from. You got like a cup of life, somebody threw it in her face.
I remember this.
And then everybody crowded. So I was like, what the fuck?
And did. Because you know, one thing about it is I was never gonna fight in school because I was in sports. Right. And I still made good grades even though I was beating bitches' asses every other day. But I don't like bullies. I don't like people who do shit like that. No, you don't throw a drink in nobody's face. You swing on somebody, bro. Like, that's what you really do. So if you gonna throw a drink, bitch, let's do it. Let's do a drink.
Because he really caught me off guard. Like, I was talking to somebody, and I just felt somebody, like, come up behind me and, like, tap me on the shoulder. So I turned around, like, what's up? And boom. So I'm like, what the? I didn't even see what it was. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, one thing I'm gonna do is ride for my people, for sure. Even if I don't know you and I see something going on that I don't like, I will interject. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. That's how I was raised.
Nah, that's noble, for real.
Yeah.
So, after high school, obviously, what did you go to college? Did you just step out into the world?
I went to Midlands Tech for a while. I was already working in high school, so I got a second job. I was in college. I was literally walking to work, Ubering to school, and at one of the jobs I was working, which was Carolina Ale House, I was, one of my coworkers was like, hey, we're going to a music festival. Yeah. And I was like, oh, really? And it was Okeechobee. That was my first festival I ever went to. And I got my financial aid back.
Know what time it is with that. I already know what time it is
my
with
financial
that.
aid, but I was seeing this guy, and we had broke up right before my financial aid dropped. And I was going to buy his ticket. We were going to go together. And I had X'd him out, and I went by myself with these strangers, really, because I just started working at that job.
Yeah.
And I had the time of my life. And I was like, oh my God, like, people be chilling and nobody fighting for real. Like,
man, you know I tell everybody, like, outside of what we know is totally different. Like, I learned that when I started my job traveling. Like, I met some great ass guys on the road, and I haven't known these guys for maybe 6 months to a year. And I can call one up, a lot of them right now, and be like, hey man, I need like $100, $200.
I got you.
Yeah.
It really showed me another side of life and another side of myself where I did not have to be such an angry person all the time.
So that was a switch for you?
That was a switch. It was like, oh, wow. Like, and then from there, like, I found out about, like, flow arts and hula hooping and spitting poi and spitting fire. And then that is what led me to, like, want to do production. I was like, oh, shit, I could throw a festival at home. Like, I could do this. I could throw a show. I like this. And that's just kind of how my life has been ever since then, just that way. Now, I'll still beat somebody's ass. Like, if I have to.
Of course. Yeah.
Anybody can get it, but my mindset's changed.
Right.
Yeah.
You see your reality different.
I see my reality different, and I just want to be a happy person and just live my life and do what I love. And that's what it brought me to.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's a good message, because that's what I try to preach to everybody all the time. Like, you know, your reality is only what you perceive it to be. Absolutely.
You're in control of your destiny, and that's for real.
I tell everybody this. Life is like a video game, and you got to play it like that.
Yeah.
You the main character. You control what happens to you.
There's choices you made.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So that's a good message. So that was a switch for you.
Yeah.
So you say you did what before the DJ?
I owned a production company.
Production company. So, like movie sets or just music related? We do through
events, music events. So we would rent a warehouse out. I threw a festival at Riverbank Zoo Botanical Gardens called Evening of Elevation, which was a second installment of a festival that I threw in my backyard. Like, I came back from festivals. I went on like a 2-year tour when I was going to like probably like 5 or 6 festivals a year. Like, just running it, road running, having a good time. And then I came home and I was like, I want to throw a festival at my house. And I threw a festival in my backyard. And then the next year, we took a break because of COVID. And we ended up coming back that second year of COVID when things were opening up again. Yeah. And we rented out the Riverbank Zoo Botanical Gardens, do a festival there. So that's what that looks like, is finding an event space, booking the artist, booking the DJ, doing the stage design, getting lights, production, like the light production, the audio production.
Right.
hiring photographers, like all the aspects of throwing an event is what I was doing.
Oh, so you put it all together, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love doing it.
So do you still dabble in that, or you just after you sold your half, you just let it go?
So I recently got back into it, and it's actually been nice because I love DJing, I love making music, but I've been missing a piece of it. So being able to get back into hosting events is like still a part of the music industry, and it gives me like that extra kind of push that I've been needing. I feel like so I have some events coming up in the fall that I'll be like promoting very soon. I'm waiting on some final details to be locked in, and then so I'm getting back into it.
For sure, for sure. So what's the next step in everything you got going? I know you said you want to start doing big music festivals and stuff like that.
Yes. So I'm dropping an EP in September.
Okay, that's soon. Okay,
that's very soon. I'm very excited. I actually started taking a musical course that is directed towards bass music only, like EDM, dubstep, and it's been helping me out a lot as far as like, because creating that bass you have to make for dubstep is like so much more, or has been more complicated for me than like just making like a hip hop track or something, like a trap beat. So I'm dropping music in like September, October, hopefully September. And that will be kind of a part of the 3 shows that I'm doing in the fall.
Right.
And I'll be having like 3 pop-up events in Columbia promoting the EP and also throwing events and stuff. And then from there, I already know once I drop my music that I'll be getting the bookings that I want. Like, I already know that. So, like, the biggest thing is just putting my music out there. Like, that's the next big thing. And then after that, I know all the pieces are going to fall into place. Like, I know that.
Right. That's why I tell a lot of people, you just got to put it out there and then see what happens.
I know. Like, I know it. It's crazy. Like, I feel it. I've never felt more connected to something in my life. Like, I know this is what I want to do forever. Like, there's no backup plan for me.
You're creating.
Yeah.
It's what you want to do, right? Yeah. And I love that for you, honestly. I wish everybody could find... When I was younger, an old head told me, I don't even remember who the dude is. He was just an old head at a park that I was playing at.
Right.
But he told me, he was like, young buck, this is how you end up happy in life. You find something you're passionate about, and you figure out how to make it happen.
Yeah. Run it. Yeah. So, and that's what it is, man. I feel like, I say this in my prayers all the time, that I want that for my people in my life, my family, my friends. I want them to find something that they love so much that they don't have to question it, and that they feel safe and secure in.
Right.
And they know that their feelings will never waver on it. Right. I pray for that every night.
So do you believe in like manifestation?
100%.
So do you feel like you did that to get to where you're at now, or it just was like a domino effect?
I think that when it happened, we're always conscious beings even if we're not conscious of it.
Right.
And things are always working in our favor. I don't think that when it first happened, I wasn't like, oh, I want to be a DJ, obviously, because it was so random, but I did always pray to find my purpose.
Right.
And sometimes you don't know what that looks like. I did not know I was going to be a DJ, but now that I'm in it, this is what I asked for. I asked for something that would make me feel secure in myself and that I would not waver. Not secure in myself because I was already secure in myself, but something that I was secure in, something that I was passionate about, that I knew would take me where I wanted to go. That's what I asked for, and then that's what DJing has done for me. And so now it's just about being more specific.
Right. That's what I tell people all the time. I was like, hey, you gotta know what you're asking for, because you'll get it, but you might not get it in the way you want.
Yes.
And I've had that happen too many times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's happening to me right now in like one of my personal relationships. I'm like, damn. Okay, I know I asked for this, but I didn't ask for it. I didn't know it was gonna come this way. But that's when you take accountability and you're like, okay, now moving forward, I'm gonna ask for exactly what I want. But even if you don't get it the way you want, you gotta be okay with it. You just gotta eat it. You gotta eat it, bro.
That happens.
Yeah.
The way I see it, it's like, all right, it's like when you get some food, like, all right, I want some wings. You go decide to go to this place for some wings. You might know this place is better, but you go here because it's a little more convenient. And you like, damn.
Can't be mad.
Yeah, you can't be mad.
Can't be mad, bro.
Can't be mad.
I said I wanted some wings. At the end of the day, I got wings.
You got wings.
At the end of the day.
You got what you asked for.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you can't be mad at somebody for doing what you know they're gonna do. You gonna be mad at yourself for letting it affect you or allowing them to do it to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So speaking of that, what? I already know a lot of guys watching this shit gonna want to know, what is your relationship status?
Bro, why would you put me on the spot like that?
Because it's a jump around podcast. I'm gonna ask some random shit. We jump here, there, to everywhere, so I'm gonna ask you about everything. I put everybody on the spot.
You got me looking off to the side. You know what? I have a partner.
Yeah.
I have a partner.
Interesting choice of words.
I have a partner. I have a life partner that will be with me through thick and thin.
Right. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
That's, damn, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Life partner through thick and thin.
Life partner, for sure.
That almost sounds like marriage.
No, but I do tell people I'm married. But I do that in general because I don't want niggas in my face.
Understand.
When I be out, I'm like, I'm married. I wear a ring. It is real. It's someone gave it to me, but we're not engaged. But, yeah, I have a partner. I have a life partner. It's one of those things where, like, they know that right now, the phase I'm at in my life, I'm not always available.
Right.
And if anyone comes into my life, they have to know that. And I will be honest with you and upfront with you about it. And so I'm focusing on my dream right now in my career, my life, and building that for myself. I'm not going to answer the phone every time you call me.
Right.
And I'm not going to blow you up, you know. So if you want to be here with me and stay down, like, I love you. We can still be loyal to each other. It does not mean we have to be up under each other all the time.
Right. Facts. Facts. Because a lot of people don't really know what it is to love someone.
Unconditionally.
They get it confused with romance.
People do not understand unconditional love. And that's how I like to be loved. And that's how I love people. No conditions. Like, that's what I'm saying with my partner. It's like, I have something going on right now. If you love me enough, then give me the space right now. Let me get my shit out. I'll still be here. I'll always be here. And hopefully you will too, you know? And it's not that we have to do the traditional thing. We don't have to just date for a certain amount of time, then move in together, then get married. I'm already, you know what I'm saying?
That's all bullshit,
you know,
be honest.
I don't need that right now. And if you want to love me and be with me, anybody that comes into my life that wants to be with me romantically or as a partner needs to know that I'm not sure I even want that traditional lifestyle, but especially right now, bro, I need to be free. You can love me, but I need to be free.
I feel that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of dudes would disagree with what I'm about to say.
Okay, I'm ready.
In my opinion, I do feel like the traditional husband and wife thing is true. It needs to go, but not in the way we think traditionally. Like,
okay, what do you think?
You know how they always say the woman's supposed to submit to the husband, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I don't feel like that's all. I don't feel like that's accurate at all. I feel like the husband leads, but he submits to his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Because think about like, I don't know about anybody else, but when it comes to learning about myself and evolving myself to a better person, most of the lessons I learned from a woman, you know? And when I see marriages that last a long time, marriages that last a long time, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. That man not gonna say it. The husband not gonna say it that he submits to his wife, but I guarantee you behind closed doors, when she speak, he listens. And I bet you he bow down to her.
You know, it's so... I don't even need my husband to submit. I need you to, like... I feel like people think only men can lead. I feel like women, we are the matriarchs. We're the mother. We're the loving essence in the household and the life, like the life force, life source. So,
which is true.
So when we say something, we're not saying it for no reason.
Right.
And some men think you're mothering them, or that you need to submit to them, but they don't want to have the same energy back to you. We're supposed to be a partnership. We're supposed to do this together. But I do think that we can let the man think he leading. Well, you can say that. But at the end of the day, the marriages I know that are still together, the wife is like, she leads in a way that isn't demeaning towards the man, that isn't emasculating him in any way. It actually empowers the right kind of man will understand that what she is doing is making you a better man. I think men who are
Exactly.
insecure in their masculine energy are the ones that get upset about these types of comments, but that's the truth.
No, because my thing is, like, this how I feel like it should go. A man does lead, but his woman leads behind closed doors, because he can have the initial thought, like, hey, I feel like this would be the best decision for us. And he goes to her for advice or counseling. And 9 times out of 10, what she advises or what she thinks, he's going to go with.
Yeah.
And that's how it should go.
We are the household. We are the mind. We keep everything functioning. If you go to work and come home to a messy ass house, and this is a metaphor because I'm not saying a woman needs to clean her house, but you come home from work and the house is a mess, that fucks everybody up. The woman keeps everything together. We keep the family together. We're the ones that the kids run to when they're upset. We're the ones that do the cookouts. We do the planning. We break the family together. So I think that we need to understand that about women for sure.
Nah, I was talking to one of my partners the other day, and all my homies are either married or in serious relationships, other than maybe 1 or 2 and my younger cousin. But everybody else is married in relationships. I'm like the only single one. So, and I was talking to one of them the other day, and I was like, bro, I feel like us as men as a whole need to start treating women a little better. You know what I mean?
Niggas ain't shit sometimes, but women can be the same. Women can also be nasty too.
Which is true, and that's what we got to the topic of, because, like, I mean, I always felt like a woman was a goddess, because, I mean, no matter who it is or where I'm at, whether she's attractive or not, I treat a woman with respect and like she's special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like every man should do that, but every man don't.
No.
But also at the same time, it's to the point to where a lot of women don't deserve that treatment because they're not acting in their goddess mode, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it can go both ways, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's what being self-aware comes into play. And that's why it's so important that when you're looking for that person or that person comes for you, that you are ready to take that on. I think sometimes people get into relationships because they just want to be with somebody.
Right.
And they haven't really considered where they're at mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. And so they're getting in these situations where they're not standing in their light already. They're not standing in their power. And so they get disrespected and they get shitted on. And it's not to say that it's right, but you got to be accountable for the people and the things that you bring upon yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad you said that, because I try to say that all the time, and I guess I don't say it in the right words, because I could be a little aggressive when I talk.
Okay.
Not when I talk to women. I talk to women in a totally different tone than I talk to just in general or to
my
men.
brother's like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, why would I be aggressive with a woman?
Yeah, my brothers, I love men like my brother's like that. It's so nice. And it's women, we're gentle creatures and we need to be spoken to gently.
Exactly. You protect women and children. You don't be harsh with them. You don't be aggressive with them, because for why? If I wanted to be aggressive, I'll go find another man to punch down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Protect women in them kids.
I've always been, I mean, you know me, I've always been like that.
And guess what? When you do that, guess what we do? Guess what is so much easier for us to do? Do the same back. It is so much easier as a woman if we're talking to a man and he's being gentle with us. Okay, baby. What you want for dinner?
Exactly.
You okay today? You know what I'm saying?
It's a trade-off.
It's a trade-off. It really is. That's a trade-off.
Like, not necessarily saying it should be like, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Transactional.
Oh, no, that's different. Now, people can agree to a transactional type of relationship, but that's not what we talk about.
No. This is like, you know.
This is true partnership and trade-off and reciprocity.
That's what real 50-50 is, if you ask me.
Yeah, 100%. I think people, when they talk about 50-50, they only talk about the financial side.
They talk about it physically.
I'm talking about mentally 50-50, spiritually 50-50. That means we are 100% together emotionally and spiritually and physically and mentally.
Like, whatever it takes to make it work, we're going to meet halfway to make it work.
Yes. I don't know about the 50-50 thing financially. For me, I feel like I waver on that a lot.
How
do you feel about that?
Me personally on that, I feel like there's no such thing as 50. When it comes to finances,
right?
Yes, a man should take care of the household,
right?
You know, financially. I feel like a man should do that. I always saw my grandfather do it, so that's what I believe. But if there is a time where he falls, that's when his wife comes and helps pick up that slack until he's able to come back.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I feel. You know?
What about in the dating stage? What do you feel about that? Like, is it 50-50? Like, when you taking a girl out?
All right, so when you say the dating stage, because people have different stages of dating as well.
Okay, yes, this is true. So let's break it down. What do you...
Now, beginning stages of dating, you shouldn't even be thinking about no 50-50.
Right.
Y'all on
Absolutely,
y'all
hell
own.
no.
Y'all getting to know each other.
But okay,
You
you
don't
take
even
a
know
girl on
what
the
like
first
each other.
date, you paying the bill, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
If I take a girl on a date, anytime I'm paying the bill. I'm not gonna make, because I asked you on the date, what the fuck I'm gonna make you pay for?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. As a man, if you trying to make a girl pay for a date that you asked her out on, you a sucker.
Yeah, I'm never gonna call you. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll split it with you, and then I'll block your number as soon as I leave.
As you should.
I will block you, nigga.
No,
Hell
we're not
no.
doing that. But nah, so far as dating stage, unless y'all are dating and have made it to where, all right, we're gonna move in together. If y'all decide to live together, I classify that as y'all plan on getting married. So
Right.
at that stage, that's when the traditions of a marriage take over and the man take care of everything and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I feel like if we're living together, the man should be taking care of the bills. I'm gonna make my money, I'm gonna stack it up, I'm gonna invest the extra money, I'm gonna do all those things on the side. And like, but with that being said, now if we all go out to dinner, maybe I get the bill one night. Because you're already taking care of everything in the house. Like, I have no problem contributing in that way, but I do feel like if a man and me are living together, he should be taking care of the bill.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Because I'm like,
100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna argue with nobody about that, honestly. That's just how I feel it should be.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, as a man, what you want a woman taking care of you for?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You a man. You can't stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I could just live by myself at that point and pay my own bills. So that's how I feel.
If you go sit there and give a woman your last name and put a ring on her finger and say, this is my woman, how you not gonna take care of her?
Yeah.
That's like saying you gonna buy an expensive truck and not take care of the truck.
Yeah.
Eventually, you ain't gonna have the truck no more.
For real. It's gonna break down or you gonna be on the side of the road by yourself.
Exactly. Or if you don't pay the note, they gonna come get that truck, it's gonna leave.
Yeah.
Same gonna happen with your wife. You don't take care of your wife. She gonna leave, brother.
She gonna bounce, bro.
She gonna be gone, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
She not gonna stay forever. I don't give a damn what you think. But nah, as a whole, we gotta stop all that shit. Like, the internet got kind of relationship fucked up, I ain't gonna lie.
I think so too, but I feel like as adults, I don't make excuses for adults anymore because we do live in the age of information. And if you are someone who is just gullible to believe everything you see on the internet and not do your own research, that's on you. And I don't make excuses for grown people.
Nah, I feel you on that for sure.
No, I don't do that.
So what do you say is like the worst misconception that social media plays on dating?
On dating? You know what? I think the worst misconception is that women are aggressive. And that there's this whole wave, I feel like, of like these like podcasts coming out, these like interviews and these talk shows of like how women are all so masculine in 2025 and that they can't be submissive and they're not standing in their feminine energy. But I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like the most empowered at this age and at this time because I'm honoring both my masculine and my feminine side. And I think that's okay.
It is okay. You're supposed to balance. You're supposed to know when to be soft and when to be hard.
I think what people are not liking now is that women aren't taking shit anymore. And it's like, now we can all communicate through the internet.
Right.
And we all talking about it. And I feel like they're just mad. They're mad that we're standing in our truth now.
I feel that. Like, because I ain't gonna lie. I know exactly what you're talking about when you say the podcast coming up and doing talking about it. And I be looking at some of them, I be like, bro, you kind of sound like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but you sound like you want to be a bad bitch, bro. Like, you want a woman to bring you some flowers and open the door for you or something. Like,
it's wild, actually. Like,
I preach it all the time. We gotta get back to masculine men. Because, I mean,
niggas act like bitches these days. It's
yeah.
I just heard the Drake song in my head when I said that. Who can get them cookies these days? Feel straight with the weed and the liquor these days. Cause you drugs got it good. Yeah, that shit right.
No, for sure. Nah, they do though. For sure.
They do. I think so.
I've noticed it. And like, that's why I always tell my partners, like, Stick with what y'all got, because it ain't shit out here. As a single man, I can tell you, dating pool is trash.
No one wants to commit anymore. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
It's just making it work. You gotta figure it out together. And people just don't want to do that anymore. They just want to bounce. If they're not satisfied here, they go somewhere else. And that's not to say that you're not entitled to switch it up. We all deserve to find someone who is our match. I'm not saying if you're with somebody and it's not working out, to stay down. No.
No.
But if the problems are so small, you don't need to just bounce from girl to girl or guy to guy. You need to figure that out, or maybe figure what is going on to you first. Like I said earlier, some people are getting in relationships just to be in relationships, and they don't even know what they want. I was like that for a long time. I was just dating and like seeing a guy 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year, and not being satisfied. I said, hold on, I need to take a step back, because what am I even doing with this person? Do I even like them?
You're wasting your time.
Wasting my time.
Wasting time. Mm-hmm. Now, that's good insight, though. I hope a lot of people hear what we just said and take heed, because that's 100% the truth, man.
Yeah,
you will doing nothing but wasting your time, and if you're having sex with these people, you're giving your body away for free, which I say, I don't know, I feel like every man should go celibate for at least a year or two at some point in his life just to get his mind right.
Yeah, I think that there's this weird thing with some men that they just, and women too, I would say, but I only see men, so I can only speak for this. That, like, yeah, I think the same thing. As a woman, I've been celibate for a year at a time. And sometimes by choice, sometimes not by choice. I'm not gonna lie. But you need that clarity. Niggas just be trying to get a nut. And I'm like, you are so cloudy up here.
It's the thing.
You need to clear yourself.
Men got two heads. Sometimes they only think with one.
I think most men are only thinking with the other one.
Pretty much.
Most men.
That's why I say they need to go celibate for a year or two, because they'll learn to think with this one.
Yeah.
You know? Because I know me personally, and shit, I got plenty of people that I got tests for it. I done multiple times went at least a year. Just either because I didn't want to or it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, let's get out the dating scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you already told them, we done, you know what I'm saying, you is what you is, you know, you got what you got.
Life partner.
Life partner. I'm extremely happy for that. Like, that part right there, I hope a lot of people caught wind too.
Yeah, I think so. I think that that's all that needs to be said.
All right.
Yeah.
So going forward, do you plan on working with any like local artists, or have you worked with any local artists?
I actually had my buddy Elo. He's a artist from California. He just came back to the South.
Elo, what type of artist is
he? He's like an alternative artist.
I feel like I heard that name before.
Yeah, he came to the studio. I have a studio at my house. And we were gonna make like a tech house track.
Yeah.
And I ended up like cutting an 808 and like rolling it, and then this turned into this like kind of like Kanye coded, like distorted alternative track. So I'm working with him right now. I do want to work with more local artists. Right now the studio's in my house, so I really only have like my homies over, because I don't like
strange. Nah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
It's just like, because when I want to go, when I'm ready to go to bed or chill, I want to be comfortable. So like, if I have my homies over there, like, I can chill and be cool. You know what I mean? So I do plan on working with a lot more local artists. There's Death Ray Robin. I'm remixing one of her tracks right now. She's got this fire track called Boss Babe. It is like so psychedelic and like empowering. I literally, on my SoundCloud or my Spotify, last year was like my top second 2 song. And like I literally can listen to that song 30 times and I love it so much. Obviously my brother.
Sure.
Tyler.
I was just about to ask how your brother doing.
Obviously TA, he's in Detroit right now. But him and me, we're getting in the studio very soon. My little sister just started rapping. It's crazy. Like, I'm like, okay, we're all in music now. I love this. Yeah. So Kennedy, that's my little sister. She's actually coming over tonight to record a track. She recorded 3 tracks in her dorm room on her phone, and they hit so fucking hard. I'm gonna send them to you. She is spitting, like sliding on these tracks. I said, bitch, I got the mic right now. Let's record this shit. And I want to record it for her. And then I'll let it, or like hit up some of my videographers. I'm like, bitch, we dropping a music video before summer's over. Like, cause why not? That's what I'm saying. Like, why not? I'm trying everything I can in 2025 and for the rest of my life. Because niggas is really rich off content right now. And I know I'm a funny ass person. I'm like, let's just try it all. Like, who cares? Let's just put yourself out there.
Exactly.
So,
like, honestly, I wish I had gotten into podcasting before I was doing the rapping thing. Like, because I'm teetering the fence about rapping. I ain't gonna lie, because I haven't dropped a song in a while. I'll say that.
When's the last time you dropped a track?
Ooh, shit. Maybe like probably a year ago.
Oh, okay, that's not bad, bro.
I mean, but I'm just like, I don't know if I still want to be a rapper or not.
Hey, you can always go back to it. Like, you don't have to do it if you want to. Don't want to. If you do, go back.
I don't know. I might just take all my unreleased shit, drop it on like an EP or a mixtape, and
I have like 30 unreleased tracks, and like,
god damn, you got more than me. Fuck.
It's crazy because I like someday, like once a week, I'm like, I'm just gonna drop a track. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drop it. Who cares? But all of them were before I had the knowledge I had in production. And like, I play them for my friends and like, oh, this is gas. I'm like, I hate it. Do you have that?
Hell yeah,
oh my God.
I have a song. I'm like, bro, I don't like this shit. And so I'm like, bro, what you mean it's fire? I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
No, I don't. Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
But you like, eventually the song grows to me.
Yeah.
Like,
when I don't listen to it for a while and I go back, I'm like, damn, this is kind of good. Like, I should drop it. Then I don't.
I did that the other day. I went back and listened to my own research. I was like, damn, I forgot I can actually rap.
Yeah.
So do you have anything to release now?
No.
You said what?
No. I have mixes out for me DJing, like mixes, sets, but I don't have any of my original music out. But Omnitrix, which is a track that actually, so quick story real quick.
Yeah.
Fun story. Like 3 years ago when I was like in hula hooping and stuff like we were talking about, I was hired to do a music video with ATG and AP Productions, which is Alex the Great, and then AP, he's in Atlanta now. They're like local videographers.
Yeah.
Alex is my manager now, actually. So we shot a music video 3 years ago. I was spitting fire in it. Nothing ever came of it, I thought at least. And I was like, that happens sometimes. You shoot a video, they cut it, they reshoot it, you get it. So then like randomly, like 6 months ago, Alex had hit me up. She was like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, just chilling. She's like, all right, check your phone real quick. And I looked at my phone and she sent me a claymation video. And I was like, what's this? She's like, that's the Omnitrix video. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, that's why it's taken so long to come out, because we hired some random kid in Venezuela, and I wish I knew his name. I would shout him out right now. I swear to God.
Venezuela.
And he made a claymation of the video. And this shit's take this nigga like 2.5 years, because you have to fucking build it up and pose it, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll show it to you in a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta see that. God
crazy
damn.
on this shit. And she was like, I know you're doing production now. I want you to remix the track, and we're gonna put it on the credits. The song has like 15 million streams on SoundCloud. The song went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
And
wait, what's the song?
It's called Omnitrix. It's by Jay Laurent and Kale's God.
I used to fucking love that cartoon being too.
Yes. So I remixed the track and it's on the outro, like on the credits. So that's actually coming out before I even drop music. So that will be out.
When is that dropping? Do you know?
Alex texted us like 2 days ago and said he's done editing, because they take like the live footage and the claymation. So he's done editing. Like, we'll know next week when they're dropping it. They're gonna do like a week rollout, and then probably so the next 2 weeks the song's gonna be out, the track's gonna be out, the video's gonna be out. Yeah.
Definitely look out for that. I'm about to say, man, I won't have a link for 2 weeks. This video.
No, we'll have a link for 2 weeks.
This will drop before it drops, but when it drops, send it to me. So I'll put
I'll tag the link in the comments.
For sure. Definitely do that. So, do you plan on putting out music like you doing vocals?
So I actually just got a mic, and I've been like fucking around with it. I can't sing at all, y'all. Like, I can't sing. But
there's a lot of people out here that can't sing.
But it's all you gotta really do is just like talking to the mic a little bit like this. Just like do some extra stuff. It's been nice playing around with the mic. It also like gives me more power to have people come and record in the studio. Because that's something else I do as far as like, I know that I want to stay in the music industry, whether it's recording, DJing, producing, and and throwing events. Like, that's where my realm is. I'm staying here. So having the mic just adds to the studio. So when people come over, they can record tracks and stuff like that. Right. But I do have some tracks that have some of my vocals on them.
Okay. Do you plan on releasing them?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna drop those shits. I don't give a fuck. They're edited like a motherfucker. Hella audio effects.
For sure.
Like distortion, all that stuff. But it's just kind of for like air and like ambiance in some of the tracks.
I got you.
Yeah. I'm not like singing a verse.
I got you. More like a set the mood type.
Yeah. Like a little ad lib.
I feel that. I feel that. That's all right though. I'm about to say sometimes you gotta set the like that thing. Ooh, I almost drew like Andre 3000 dropped a little flute joint, but it was just like playing.
I did
flute.
not listen to that. Did you?
I listened to like 1 or 2 songs, and I was like, he playing the flute, but I kind of get why he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was kind of like, you know, to set the mood.
Yeah.
Because, you know, rap music nowadays is.
Well, that's the beauty of being an artist. And sometimes I forget that, but you can just drop whatever. That's the point of making music. It's just to get it out of you and put it on to an audio file so it can just be out of you and there into the world. So I feel like even when Kanye dropped that like poop diddy scoop, doop diddy chat, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was clowning, but I'm like, he really just had that in his head and just put it down. Like that's the beauty of being an artist.
Right. I tell people anytime when it comes to being an artist, content creator, whatever, just put it out there. Somebody's gonna like it.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. Somebody's gonna like it. I don't care if 1 million people don't like it. It's probably 1 million people that will.
Exactly. Yeah. That's true. Goddamn, I need to drop it.
I feel like what I'm telling you, go ahead and
I might do it tonight. Like, honestly, I was talking to my mom last night, and my whole family was like, "Nah, so just drop one thing." They're like, "Don't even." It hasn't been. They're like, "It don't have to be no promo behind it."
Yeah, just do it.
They're like, "Just drop it in the middle of the night. Who cares?"
Listen, I can tell you from personal experience. I've dropped a song. A lot of the songs I've dropped, I haven't done any promotion behind them, and people still go listen to them.
Yeah.
So definitely do it.
We'll see.
Definitely
I'll send it to you first if I drop it, bro.
Fuck yeah, you better drop first. I was the first one to know about it.
There we go, exclusive right now.
Yeah, definitely exclusive because if she send it to, I'm about to say you gotta drop it like, what's tomorrow, Monday?
I might drop that shit tonight on SoundCloud, but I'll send you the link.
If you drop it tonight, definitely let me know. You better let me know so I can put it in the description.
Bro, I promise you get it first.
Better so they can get it first for sure.
Yeah, y'all get it first too.
I already know these people gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So, what's the next things? Like, if you had any advice for somebody that wanted to get to the field you're in, what would you give them?
For anyone wanting to be a DJ, I would say you don't need anything but a laptop and a board and a good playlist. Put yourself out there, hit up clubs, DM them. Everybody needs a DJ. We all like to have party and listen to music, so it's not as scary as you think it is. Just do it. Just put yourself out there.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question because when I was doing my rapping thing, like that was my thing. They would always tell me, "Hey, you gotta show the DJs love. You gotta show the DJs love. You gotta show the DJs love. Your shit not gonna get spent." You know what I mean? So do people show you love like they should, or how does that go?
All right.
That ain't sound good.
Okay, so let me say this real quick. I think there's different levels of that. So I used to be a spicy dancer, and a lot of the times in those settings, that's where you show love to the DJ, because the DJ goes spin that shit in the club. Niggas is lit. Whose track is this? You know what I'm saying? I usually am like spinning for like I said, I have a formula when I DJ. It's really not. Let me figure out how to say this. I'll play an artist track, but I need to hear it first. Right. All right? So you need to send me the track first. I don't like when I'm DJing and someone comes up to me, even if it's $100 bill, and they're like, "Can you play my track?" No. Because You know what I always ask? What kind of song is it? I don't know. Okay.
What?
Or they're like,
Wait, they really say they don't know what kind of song they made?
Niggas tell me that too. Niggas tell me that. Or they're like, it's trap. It's a trap track. It's hip hop. I'm like, okay, you know what BPM it is? Do you know what BPM it is? No. Okay, bro. I'm at 100 BPMs right now. I'm playing Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? A little Justin Timberlake or whatever, because I'm in the club. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is vibing. Most of the clubs I play at, let me preface this, are like a younger crowd. Right. So I'm playing poppy dance music in the beginning and the hood shit later. But you just need to be more intentional about how you want shit to happen. You can't just bum rush somebody on their DJ and ask them to play your song. If you really are passionate about your music, you're going to do the right steps. You're going to DM the DJ before. You're going to figure out who's DJing where. Where do you really want your song to be played? Do I really need to play your song in this setting right now? Is this really the place you think your song's gonna bop? Maybe it is. If it is, then be intentional about it. Get on Instagram. Look at the club that you want to go to. Find out who's DJing that night. Send that shit to me before. Because I always look through my songs before I go out.
Right.
I'm not practicing, but because it's 4 hour set. I'm not practicing a 4 hour set.
Right.
But I'm just like, what I always do is I look through my music and I figure out what I want to start with and what I want to end with every time. So if I'm sitting on my computer, I get a little ping on my Instagram and somebody sent me a song. That's when I can listen to it and figure out how to incorporate it throughout the night.
Right.
So I do think it is true, show love to the DJs, but show love to yourself first and make sure you're doing it the right way. And don't make my job more complicated. Trying to talk to me on stage, trying to airdrop me a track, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in the middle of mixing and I'm in my zone. Because my friends, they know when I'm up on stage, like that first hour, that's when I get my drinks in. That first hour, I get there, I set up, I go sit at the bar, I get a couple shots. Then I get like a double shot and like a tall Coke or Sprite, depending on how I'm feeling that day. And that first hour, I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. But once the club starts getting busy, that like 11 o'clock hits 11:30, I'm zoned the fuck out. Don't talk to me. I don't even take requests.
Right.
I don't take requests.
I feel that.
I don't take requests unless the song is a banger. But you can't get on stage. So what I tell people is like put it on their phone and put it up here. And if I see it and I'm like, all right, that's a good song. But if not, I'm not going to play it. It has to be like something I'm like, oh, okay, I would have thought of that.
Right.
And sometimes I'm like, that's already next. But I don't take requests. And so when I'm up on that stage after 11:30, I'm in my zone. I don't even want to talk about it. Some of my friends get mad at me. I'm like, but back the fuck up. Let me do my job. This is work for me. I'm having a good time, but this is work.
Right.
And I'm doing my best to make this a great night every time. So, yeah, I just think if you're an artist want to get a DJ playing music, make sure you just do that beforehand. Just send it in beforehand.
Right. Hey, that was a gem for a lot of y'all artists. Like, that come from a DJ herself telling you that. So take heed.
And listen, let me say this too. Like, let's say the track you send in is not something I might even typically play at the club I'm at. But if I get it beforehand, you send it to me, you send that little tip, bro. I'm gonna tell you, come in. Like, I start usually at 9:30, 10. Come in. I might play it early when no one's there, or I might play it last. So, but if I play it early, I'm like, come in, you can still get the content of me playing your song. Right. The club might not be packed, and you don't need to see that. You just need to see the DJ playing your music. That's great content. That's great promo. I do that a lot as well. Like, if you want me to play it, come in early. I'll play it for you real quick. Because I don't want to mess up the flow in the middle. That's what I say. Even if someone gives me $100, I'm not about to play your track that nobody knows at 12 when niggas is singing, you know what I'm saying?
Right, they're going to pop out with some guy that they don't know, and they're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
I hate when I see people's heads stop moving. I hate it, because I want everyone's head all night, even if it's just a bop, all night, everybody need to be like this.
Yeah.
And then you have those periods where, like, you play a sing-along, it's time to go to the bathroom, or something like that. But I want everyone's heads to be like this, so at midnight, you know what I'm saying, I can't play a new track. New tracks are for the beginning of the night.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Hey, that's a gem for y'all. Take heed, artists.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So, we gonna close this out, because I know you're busy with me. I already said you have some things to do tonight. But I appreciate you definitely coming through and dropping some gems. I hope everybody caught what they need to caught out of this. But hey, one more time, go ahead and close it out for yourself. Let them know who you is, where they can find you, where you DJing.
Okay. All right, so I'm the mixtress Madi Jo. Madison Janelle Johnson is my title. But every Friday I'm at Saloon in the 5 Points. Saloon is my home spot. They gave me one of my first bookings as a DJ. We love Saloon. Thank you, Trev. I love you. Every Friday I'm at Saloon during the summer and during the school year. So that's where you can always find me if you want to hear some open format, club bangers, ass popping, hood shit, all that shit. Saloon.
All right.
And then my Instagram handle is _mixtress, and that's going to be the word mix and stress together. So not mistress, mixtress. Instagram, and then my Facebook is Madison Chanel. So type in, my SoundCloud links are all in my bio, so you can find the music that I drop when I drop it. Y'all gonna get it first, I think. I think y'all gonna get it first. But,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So all the things are there. You can always follow me, tap in, lock in. I'm a nice person. If you see me in the street, say hey. If you see me at the club, buy me a shot. Love you.
Hey, wait. Before I end, I gotta ask a random question.
Okay.
That armpit tattoo.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
I fell asleep.
What? Really?
I fell asleep. The guy, shout out to Divine Street Tattoo. They did my thigh piece too. Traditional Japanese. He's the owner as well. They've been around for like 20 plus years. Great guy. I did this. He put on the Instagram when he posted. He's like, "This girl is a like fucking animal." Like I fell asleep.
God damn, you tough as
I fell
fuck
asleep.
for that. Holy shit. I mean, I fell asleep getting my chest tattooed and people look at me crazy. But armpit? No, I don't know about that.
I don't know what it is. Everyone said it would be the most painful spot, and it wasn't for me.
Really?
It wasn't.
What was your most painful tattoo? Because mine was my stomach. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
I think my thigh, but that's only because it was 8.5 hours long. And really, it was just like that shading, dude. After like hour 2 of shading, it just feels like needles just scraping at your skin over and over again. But honestly, my nose piercing hurt worse than any tattoo I have.
For real?
Yes. I cried when I got my nose pierced.
Really?
I can't do piercing.
I feel like that would be the easiest thing to get.
I cried.
It's just like, real quick.
I cried when I got my nose pierced.
Damn.
Tattoos, though, I eat them shits. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I eat them shits. Tattoos don't really hurt me.
Certain spots, the only spot that I really can say hurt was like my fucking stomach. That shit hurt.
I had my stomach done, my chest, my thigh, and my neck, my underarm.
I don't know. I think I'd rather get a piercing because, I mean, it's just quick.
But I cried like a baby when I got my nose pierced. Literally.
Damn.
Literally. I don't even take this shit out no more because I'm scared. I'm scared.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like about my ear, about your armpit, like, because my ear split because I got into a fight. When I was like 13 or 14, I didn't.
That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
I didn't feel it.
Oh, okay.
I was fighting.
Oh yeah, adrenaline was going.
Yeah, I didn't feel it. So and it never like bothered me or anything. I just never got surgery to get it fixed. Cause I was like, fuck it. Yeah. I got a big change, so fuck it. But anyway, hey, this has been the Jump Around podcast. I've enjoyed this interview. This has been one of my best interviews, other than probably the last one.
Okay.
But hey,
we'll take it.
Y'all come back for it again to the next interview. We might, if y'all want her back, put in the comments,
I'd
get
love
her
to
back,
be back,
and we
y'all.
can do a little sit down because you said a lot of interesting things that I like. But this been the Jump Around podcast. I appreciate y'all viewing and coming through. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.
Hey, I'm on the grind, I'm trying to get mine. Rock black shades, thinking I'm blind. Fam said slides with